Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, how are you? I hope you are fine. Oke, apa kabar anak-anak Miss sekalian? Miss harap kalian semua baik-baik saja. Oke, today we are going to study about narrative text. Nah, do you know what is narrative text? Nah, hari ini kita akan belajar tentang teks naratif ya. Nah, apakah kalian tahu teks naratif? Kalau tidak tahu, nah, saksikan video ini sampai selesai. Okay. A narrative text is a type of text that tells a story or describes sequence of events. The purpose of a narrative text is to entertain or inform the reader. Nah, katanya sih adalah teks naratif itu adalah teks simpelnya disebut dengan teks cerita, teks yang berbentuk cerita, yaitu teks yang menceritakan tentang suatu peristiwa secara berurutan dan saling berkaitan satu sama lain. Nah, tujuan dari teks naratif ini adalah untuk menghibur pembaca. Okay guys, look at the picture. Have you ever read the story? Or can you recognize what picture is this? Okay, let's identify together. The first picture is the crocodile and the monkey. The second picture is the lion and the mouse. The third is the ant and the dove. The fourth is the ugly duckling. The fifth picture is the hare and the tortoise. And the last one is three little pigs. Okay, class. Dari 6 gambar cerita ini, kira-kira cerita apa saja yang sudah pernah kalian baca? And which one is your favorite one? Atau adakah dari keenam cerita ini menjadi cerita favorit kalian? There are some types of narrative text, but we just focus on the one types, fable. A fable is a short story, typically with animals or characters conveying a moral lesson. The characters in fable are usually whose words and action reflect human behavior. Nah, ada beberapa jenis teks naratif, tetapi kita fokus di satu jenis saja, yaitu fable. Fable itu adalah sebuah teks naratif yang tokoh ataupun pemerannya adalah hewan. Nah, di situ hewan itu seolah-olah bersikap seperti manusia. Misalnya, si hewan bisa berbicara, hewannya bisa memasak, dan sebagainya. Nah, itulah yang disebut dengan fable. Generic structure of narrative text. The first one, orientation. Orientation is an opening text that introduces the characters, when it happened, and the location of the background of the incident, who, when, or where. Nah, struktur teks naratif. Pertama ada orientasi. Orientasi itu merupakan pengenalan tokoh, tempat, dan waktu kejadian dalam cerita tersebut. The second is complication. Complications are located after orientation and consist of paragraphs describing the original problem. Or complication is how the problem is raised up. Nah, yang kedua ada complication. Complication itu adalah munculnya masalah. Nah, itulah dia yang disebut komplikasi ataupun konflik yang muncul setelah. And the last one is resolution. Resolution is a paragraph that becomes the end of the story, which become the completion and ends of a story. The problems that exist in a narrative text must be resolved and close with a happy ending or even a tragic or sad ending. Nah, yang terakhir adalah resolution atau resolusi. Resolusi adalah penyelesaian dari suatu masalah. Penyelesaiannya bisa jadi eh, akhir yang bahagia atau kebalikannya, sad ending ataupun berakhir dengan tragis ataupun menyedihkan. This is a once of a fable with the title The Monkey and the Crocodile. One day there was a monkey. He wanted to cross a river. There he saw a crocodile, so he asked the crocodile to take him across the other side of the river. The crocodile agreed and told the monkey to jump on its back. Then the crocodile swam down the river with the monkey on his top. Unluckily, the crocodile was very hungry. He stopped in the middle of the river and said to the monkey, "My father is very sick. He has to eat the heart of the monkey, so he will be healthy again." At the time, the monkey was in dangerous situation and he had to think hard. Then he had a good idea. He told the crocodile to swim back to the river bank. "What for?" asked the crocodile. "Because I don't bring my heart," said the monkey. "I left it under a tree near some coconut trees in the river bank." The crocodile agreed and turned around. He swam back to the bank of the river. As soon as they reached the river bank, the monkey jumped off the crocodile's back. Then he climbed up to the top of a tree. "Where is your heart?" asked the crocodile. "You are foolish," said the monkey to the crocodile. "Now I am free and I have my heart." Unique structure of the story of the crocodile and the monkey. We have orientation. Nah, orientation is the participants or characters of the story are a smart monkey and dull crocodile. The time set is just one day. The story take place in a river. Nah, orientasi dari teks tersebut adalah pertama dari tokohnya. Tokohnya adalah monyet yang cerdas dan buaya yang bodoh. Kemudian waktunya adalah suatu hari dan tempatnya adalah di sebuah sungai. And the second one is complication. A simple definition of a problem is when something goes and it's not what we want. In the story of the complications start when the crocodile wants to eat the monkeys. Of course, the monkey do not want to be the crocodile's meal, and that is the problem which sets the whole story. Nah, komplikasi yaitu munculnya masalah. Masalah di sini adalah ketika pada saat si buaya merasa lapar dan dia ingin memakan monyet. Nah, tentu saja monyet tidak ingin menjadi makanan si buaya. Nah, inilah masalah yang muncul yang mewakili seluruh masalah dalam cerita tersebut. And the third one is resolution. A problem must be resolved. It can succeed or fail. Nah, katanya resolusi atau penyelesaian. Nah, harus ada penyelesaian dalam sebuah cerita. Itu bisa jadi penyelesaian yang akhiran bahagia atau akhiran sedih. Nah, dari cerita the monkey and the crocodile, we know akhiran ceritanya adalah happy ending, di mana si monyet berhasil kabur atau terlepas dari bahaya, yaitu ketika si buaya ingin memakan hatinya si monyet. Okay, class, that's all.